New concerns about funding regarding the Pimlico redevelopment plan. The Maryland Thoroughbred Racetrack Operating Authority, otherwise known as MTROA, is not making its budget books available for inspection to the Maryland Stadium Authority, which will soon take over that responsibility. And that responsibility includes the track operations, demolition, and reconstruction.
We can properly answer the big question. How do we get a proper accounting of what's been spent and what's remaining?
Board members say they need to know how much money they have to work with, especially when it comes to issuing bonds.
Every single dollar spent by the MPROA is a dollar that could be used by MSA for the training center and for Pimlico construction. Every penny comes out of what's available for the construction at the two facilities.
The governor's budget calls for the transfer of MTROA budget funds to the MSA. The governor's office and General Assembly has made it clear that no more than the $400 million investment already approved will be made available, so every penny counts.
On behalf of MSA, your Assistant Attorneys General have requested from MTROA and through the governor's office the budget that MTROA has up to this point. How much have you spent, how much is outstanding, and how much do you have left?
Pimlico demolition is expected to begin in late June or early July. Racing will move next year to Laurel and return to Pimlico, which will operate as a year-round economic hub in 2027. The MSA is concerned a lack of transparency could alter that schedule.
MPROA has operated primarily on our project funds to operate over the last 2 years. To my knowledge, they did no bidding of contracts and sole sourced everything. I've tried to inspect all documents and actions approved by the MPROA board, but none of those published meeting minutes are available, at least since October of 2023.
The MSA board plans to hire an auditor and appoint members to take a deep dive into the budget books.
If a small group of the board and maybe some interested persons can be identified to look at either contracts or whatever we need to document what needs to be done going forward.
It's important to me as your public finance lawyer as it is to MSA to understand where the money is and how much we're possibly going to have to work with, and I don't think we know that yet.
According to an MSA lawyer, both parties have until the end of June to sort everything out. We reached out to MTROA, but have not yet gotten a response. Reporting from Pimlico, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.